The Greer Commission of Public Works is a multi-utility entity. We provide electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater services to Greer, South Carolina. The Maple Creek Wastewater Treatment Plant currently treats an average of 3 million gallons per day. Our wastewater service territory is in both Greenville and Spartanburg counties here in the upstate of South Carolina. This wastewater treatment plant is an SBR facility. Every treatment batch has to settle every single time. One of the problems we've had previously is with settling and clarification in these tanks. Additionally, we've had foaming problems. Some of these inhibitory compounds that we've experienced include surfactants. Surfactants to us mean a lot of different types of cleaners, soaps, detergents, personal care products, shampoos. Surfactants can coat flock, significantly decrease your treatment efficiency, especially on the municipal side where you're reliant on this oxygen transfer efficiency to help provide for a healthy biology. Previously, we were able to combat these issues with chemistry only, but with the growth, with increased flow, with increased surfactant loading, we got to a point where we decided it needed to be a treatment option rather than just a chemical mask. So we started looking for potential technologies and we landed on Moleaer's Nanobubble technology.
So the great thing about working with Greer is they are a forward-thinking utility with a problem needing solving, and they were looking to treat the problem, not the symptom. Another reason why the Greer utility was a great partner to work with is the challenges that they're dealing with every day: high surfactants, high fat soils and greases in their wastewater problems, challenges with seasonality, different influent conditions. There are thousands of plants that look a lot like Greer out there.
So nanobubbles are specifically 200 nanometers in diameter, 2,500 times smaller than a grain of salt. Nanobubbles are used in wastewater treatment to help counteract surfactants, soaps, detergents, degreasers, and disinfecting chemicals. Nanobubbles uniquely bind to these chemicals. We provide a lot of surface area for these chemicals to bind to, really help separation process, as well as promote biological health. This is really where a lot of our energy and a lot of the costs for wastewater treatment lie, is in supporting this biology.
We developed a way to bench test internally. We originally saw about a 60% reduction in measured surfactant in this bench testing. Using that, we were able to get the buy-in that we needed from the organization as well as our local environmental regulatory group. We worked with Moleaer and Xylem to determine the best location to deploy our online equalization basin downstream of screening to make contact with the raw wastewater. Last year, we saw the foam surface area coverage reduced by about half. We started to decrease our chemistry. We started to decrease the defoamer dosing. We started to decrease the coagulant dosing that we use as a settling aid, all while the effluent quality began improving, decrease our aeration time altogether. We've reduced aeration time, decreased our total dissolved oxygen goals from 6 milligrams per liter in each batch down to 4. With a reduction in our chemistry dosing, our chemistry cost has decreased by about 60%. Prior to the nanobubble technology, this plant was fairly heavily dependent on chemistry. As we've reduced our chemical loading, we've seen our biology become healthier. We've seen it become more efficient, increase our capability to do nutrient removal. We are also looking at introducing nanobubble into our dewatering process, decrease hauling mass, decrease hauling costs. Based on the success that we've had so far, we are working with Moleaer and Xylem to develop a center of excellence at the Maple Creek Wastewater Treatment Plant to help promote this technology, help neighboring utilities to determine if this technology would apply to their situations as well. I would advise other utilities thinking about Nanobubble to just give it a shot. It is a legitimate technology, it's a legitimate application, and we have had tremendous success.